Hey, welcome back to Learning Self-Reliance. Today is a pretty cool video. We've got some 6-month-old cheese that we waxed 6 months ago. This used to be some mild cheddar. So I'll take you guys in for some close-ups and we'll kind of show you what this looks like. Right now, it kind of smells like strong cheese to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't really smell rancid or anything, but it does have a very strong, more sharp cheese smell.
But if we can smell the cheese through the wax, that worries me.
Yeah, it's. I do think that there's a tiny little crack running along the side of it over here, and some oil may have leaked out. There's a little bit of oil in the bottom of this glass here, but we're going to open it up, give it a smell, and we'll try it out if it still looks good. Okay, so this is the inside of this here. You can see there's a little bit of oil pooled over on the side here. We do have a little bit of like some kind of congealed oil or something over here that looks a little bit different. I don't believe it's mold. It doesn't look like mold to me. But here is the cheese. There's a little crack running along here. I'm not sure how well that's going to show up on camera. But this one I've just left sitting down there for months, and I don't see any sort of blackness or anything in here. If there is any mold, it's probably a light colored mold. So let's crack this open and see what it looks like. We'll pull this off and let's just slice open the side of it over here. We'll just pry this guy open along the wax. And I've got quite a thick layer of wax on here. Ooh, it looks very dry.
It's perfect.
Yeah, that looks really good though. Okay, there's a little bit of where I smashed it, but I don't see any
discoloration.
Yeah, there's no weird discoloration. You want to give a sniff? What do you think?
Smells like cheese.
Smells like cheese.
Maybe a little bit of vinegar.
Yeah,
but I did. You dipped it in vinegar.
I dipped it in a little bit of vinegar before I did this, and that's good.
Which edge was the edge that was already like slightly cracked?
Right, it was this one right here. That's where I cut it open.
Good. I think this cheese is great. It looks perfectly fine.
Yeah.
We'll find out if we die.
It is a little it is a little discolored, like you can kind of see some darker spot over here versus over here. So there's a little bit darker section over here. I bet that's just a dryness level. This does feel drier. This squishes easier under the fingernail than this does.
Yeah, it doesn't look like mold.
It doesn't look like mold or anything. You want to give it a try?
Yep, let's try it. Good.
Yeah. Slice is pretty easy.
Crumbly.
Yeah, it's all crumbly.
That is different than the last one.
It's very dry. I don't really like it this dry.
It's like instead of getting sharper, it went milder. The other one was really sharp. This one.
Ooh, no, that's pretty sharp. It just took a minute.
You have to go closer to the center. Wow.
Yeah, it starts to
I must
show
have
up
been
after a
tasting the
bit.
vinegar.
Yeah. Wow. That is quite a bit sharper. It's all right. I think I preferred it when it was like 3 months or whatever. I think that was probably some
3 months tasted way better.
So this is just some mild cheese from the store. We just dipped it in a little bit of vinegar, dipped it in wax about 10 times to get enough of a thickness on it to protect it. But that's it. And we just let it age down in our root cellar for 6 months. It's pretty decent, but it's very dry.
It doesn't really taste like cheddar anymore.
It's very dry. I don't know. What do you think? You like it? Or do you not like it?
I'm still eating it. That means I like it.
Good.
I don't
really
like
care
it
for
as much as the 3 months cheese, and I don't like it as much as the fresh cheese.
The 3 months cheese was really good.
But this food storage is, I feel like it's high quality for most food storage stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So it's pretty. It can be pretty difficult to store cheese. As far as I can tell, the FDA really doesn't recommend storing cheese in any way. They the only cheese that I see that I think would probably be FDA approved is like freeze-dried cheese, but you got to reconstitute that, and it's pretty decent, but it's not quite.
I think it expires after like 6 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Freeze-dried cheese.
It doesn't last that long, but I mean, this has only been 6 months. But
no, but if we did this every 3 months, had a few blocks, and then just ate them like in our
3
regular
months.
rotation of meals,
I think it'd be
then
really
we'd
good.
always have cheese for at least the first 3 months of an emergency.
Yeah, yeah, and I really liked the 3 months kind of.
And in a
I think that
minor
was
emergency,
optimal.
we could share it with neighbors.
Yeah,
Like a really short emergency.
yeah, for
Get
sure.
some goodwill from our neighbors.
Some cheese and stuff like that. Bam. Oh, good. But
Have to be careful about eating too much of it. Sharp cheddar is not good for migraines. So
let me give you guys some up close shots where we sliced into this. You can kind of see where the knife went down. It is pretty crumbly there, but there's no discolorations, and surprisingly there's no holes in this. So the last time there was some holes in it, and I think that was just existing in the cheese already, because there doesn't appear to be any holes in this right now, but really it looks good. I think we'll just throw this in a plastic bag and leave it in the fridge, and I'm sure my wife will pick through it over the next few days. She loves this cheese.
See, you can see how crumbly it is.
Yeah.
Like that.
All right, well, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been a fun experiment. We'll probably do another round of this stuff and probably eat it about 3 months or so. Do a bit more cheese so that we can have more, because last time we only had a block about this big at 3 months, and that wasn't nearly enough.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Like Parmesan or something.
Parmesan or something?
I think Parmesan doesn't have to be refrigerated.
Probably not.
I'd have to check.
Yeah, it might. I wonder if we could just find a source of some just already pre-waxed cheese and then just keep it downstairs or something, you know, without refrigeration. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Be something we could try. All right, well, thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.